Hello, Internet. How's everybody doing out there? My name's Matt. You're on the Awesome Wood Things channel. This is another Learn Adobe Now. How are you? I'm so glad you're here. We have a fun show for you today. And I'm loving my new setup in OBS. Yes. I can do all kinds of cool things. Oh, there's another camera of me. I don't know why I would need that, but it's there. Steve's here from Harneal Media. Hello, Harneal Media. Mama Bears, she shed Tracy Keaton. My goodness, that's a mouthful, Tracy. Hello, 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 she says. Hello, 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 right back. Yeah, so glad you're here. Well, remember how things go. I'm going to leave this super chat little window open through most of the show. Any super chats that come in, I will put your name here, and then we will bump down the patrons. So if someone has a new name, boink. Oh, there goes Laffy. Boom, there goes Jim. Sorry, Jim. I see you just arrived. Patrick's here from Patrick's Workshop. Hello, hello. Yes, I have some supporters on Patreon. Osprey Mama, my newest patron. Thank you. Harneal Media, that's Steve Nealon. He supports me over there. Javi's Woodshop. Jerry Brown from Polly Once a Crafter. And Jim Bashirs from Driveway Workshop with Jim Bashirs. And Mike Laffey, most notable from the Maybe Podcast. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And the reason I have Javi's Woodshop up here in the super chat is because he gave me a super chat late last week, and I didn't put it on during the show, so he gets that this time. So thank you for that. A.H. Bespoke is here. Hello, welcome. I did your channel review on the other show. I hope you caught the rerun, and I am glad you are here. All right. So we're here to do some Illustrator stuff. I have an odd assignment, and maybe if there's any Illustrator knowledgeable folks here, maybe you can kind of answer this for me. But I was asked a very somewhat of a odd question. I wasn't sure how to answer it, and maybe there's a better way to answer this. Maybe there isn't. I don't know. But the question I was asked is, okay, my logo. My brother has these, do you know the glow rope? Like it's like a rope. I guess it's the size of, a typical cable. And it glows. So what he wants to do is he wants to make my Awesome Wood Things logo out of that rope and have it be like a neon sign. And he asked me, he's like, if you have a line in Illustrator, how long, will Illustrator tell you the total length of a squiggly line? And I'm like, well, it'll tell you the max width and it'll tell you the max height, but it won't unravel it. So I'm going to redraw my logo sort of in the way a neon sign would be. And then I'm going to stretch it all out to see how long it is. I have a super chat from Tracy Keaton. Thank you, Tracy. She says, I love the YouTube master. Excellent. Tracy, you're an awesome supporter. I appreciate all of your support, past and present and future. That's fantastic. So you know what we do here on the Awesome Wood Things channel on both of my shows. This is what happens with super chats. We'll paste the link in the super chat. Go check out Tracy's channel, and you get a slot here on the patron board, or on a super chat board, And then look at this. Mike Laffey. Say goodbye. Say goodbye to Mike Laffey. I'm going to hit the return key. Here I go. Boom. Sorry, Mike. So there that goes. Okay, now if another super chat comes in, I'm going to put you underneath Tracy Keaton, and then boom, we'll bump them down again. So, Matt, I think your camera is flipped. My camera's flipped. Okay, let me check the live feed here. Find me on Facebook. Okay. Tracy wants to be found on Facebook. My camera is flipped. This is wrong reading. Is that what you're saying, Jim? Let me check some of this out here. I can't get this to play for some reason. It's not playing for me. I don't want to hit refresh. I think that messes it up. Come down here. There we go. That looks okay to me. It's backwards. What? That's crazy. It looks like it's not backwards. Yeah, your TV is reversed. Ooh. Is it this live video feed, or is it the screen share of the monitor? Or is it both? Yeah, it's backwards, but okay. Let me see if I can fix that. Take it over here. I know that's probably dizzy. It's backwards. Your TV is on the right. Okay, well, that must be my left camera. Let me go to properties. How can I flip this? The live feed, okay. Oh, shoot. Ah, nuts. Okay, let me try this again. Is that any better? I don't know if that's any better. Why would the live feed? Is the word logo coming out the right direction? It's like a selfie cam. All right. Look at the screen share, the word logo in magenta. Is that right reading or wrong reading? Use preset. I see it correct on your OBS. It's the YouTube that's flipped. Mitch says yes. Hi, Mitch. Yes, monitor okay. All right, well, I'm, yeah, the screen share is right. It's the camera that's backwards. Well, that sucks. I don't know what to do about that. Maybe I'll quit OBS and relaunch it. It's amazing. Well, that's weird how the shared screen is fine. It's the one that you are on that's backwards. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know how to alter that. Filters. Audio, video filters. Add a filter. No, that's probably not it. It's fine. Let's learn stuff. Okay. We shall get going. All right, let me tuck this away somewhere. All right. So here we go. So I'm going to bring in my logo. I'm going to go to place, file, place. What Patrick said. Thank you, everyone, for helping me through this technical issue. Crazy stuff. So I'll go to Vital, Haas, boom. Okay, so that's my logo. And I think my brother said he has 3 meters of this rope. How many inches in a meter? Anybody? Anybody? I'm looking it up on Google. How many inches in a meter? 39.37. Apparently that's how many inches there are in a meter. Okay, so yep, 39.37. I'm just going to write that down. 39.37. Jim Bashir's got the mostly correct answer. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw my logo as if it was a neon sign. So I would have to go up, down. But see, then I'll have to draw it up here and then go over. And then presumably go back and go down. And go up here like this. This is the only way I know how to do it. Now, the question that was asked to me was, can Illustrator, and I don't think it can. If anyone knows, tell me. But they're like, okay, have Illustrator tell you how long that line is. Like, how long is that? I have no idea. Now, you can go under Info, and it'll tell you its width and its height, but not what it is all expanded. With the rope behind as an uplighter. Oh. If there's questions, drop my drop my name. Do the @ symbol and then start typing awesome wood things so it glows nice and orange on my side and I can see it. So what I'm going to do is, let me lock this background. I'm going to take this, and then when I'm done, I'm going to stretch it all out. This is really the only way. See how I'm going to bend it like that. And then I'm going to bend it like this. Isn't this crazy? Well, really, I guess I would have to go like that. And then I would take this one and go like this. Well, this is going to be a selection nightmare. And then select, 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 select. And then up like that. There's got to be a better way to do this. I'm not sure he can cut the rope either. Because remember what's happening here. My brother has a glowing rope. And he wants to make like a fake neon sign out of my logo. And I don't think he can cut the material. So he has to use up all of it. And he has 3 meters. And then he wants to know, how big do I make the letters so I can use the exact amount of material? And he asked if Illustrator can do that. I don't think it can do that. So you see what's happening here? So I'm kind of unwinding it and unwinding it. There we go. So how long is that, for example? Try and get that mostly level. All right, that is 495 points. I could take that to inches. Let me do that. Let me go preferences, general, practicing witchcraft again. I don't know why you would ask that, but no. Let's see. I want to do units and inches. Portal Woodworks is here. Hi, Portal. Odessa Woodworking and Maker Shop. That's Al Forte on Twitch. He is Kilroy 79 79 whatever the zip code for Odessa, Texas is. 79761. Kilroy 79761. I've heard you say it a couple times. Yeah. So that's all that excitement. Isn't that fun? So let me kind of go over what we're doing here. So here's the situation. My brother has glow rope. He has 3 meters of glow rope, and he wants to make a neon sign of my Awesome Wood Things logo, and he can't cut the rope, so he needs to use all the material. How big are the letters supposed to be? He needs that guidance. So the only way I know how to do it is to trace my logo and then expand it all out. Oh, Jim Bashir says you can do window, document information, drop down menu, object. All right, let's try that. Okay, now I have that can go away. All right, now see, I have the same line here. This here is the same as that. 5 meters. Oh, my brother's here in the chat room. I.e. supposed to vid, which I'm saying wrong. The green icon in the chat. Wave hi to Mike. Now, Mike, is it true that you can't cut this rope? You need to use all of it, or can you cut it? All right, now I'm going to follow what Jim said. So he's saying window, and then document info. I don't know if this is it. Well, file info, drop down menu object, window, document information. Oh, yeah, okay, document info. There you go. And then, oh, Mike says you can cut it. Okay. And then go to attribute, and then go to, there's document info, window, document info, drop down menu, object. Okay. Length 6.478 inches. Do you see that? It's very small. Let me see if I get my magnifier out. Nope, it goes away. My magnifier is a faulty, not very well thought out or coded widget. Wow. Okay, let me cut this. Let me remove this line and see if that goes away. Oh no, look at that. Okay. 6.9 length 6.9478. Yes. Yes, I think that's going to work. The teacher becomes the student. All right, let me what was that? 6.9. Let me go back. 6.9487. 6.9487 inches. Let me do this one. 6.848. Yes. See, I unraveled it manually. Wow, Jim. Jim. That is the answer, my friend. Thank you, sir. I'm thrilled. Patrick's Workshop. Look at this. Here's 333 pennies, he says. Thank you, Patrick. You are the man. I love 333 pennies. I really, really do. When was your last video published? 2 weeks ago. Yes. I'm sorry, I'm playing over here on Patrick's channel. Here's Patrick's channel. And we know what we know what happens when someone gives me a super chat. On both shows, this will linger. Drop them down. There you go. And you just blew away Jim Bashir's here on my Patreon list. That's what happens. Boom. Jim, we still love you. I'm still thankful for your Patreon support. You can cut the end off. It is thin like a USB cord. Electroluminescent wire. Forever ago for a real vid. Yeah, if you're not subscribed to Patrick's Workshop, I'm sworn to secrecy, but I would strongly advise you go subscribe to Patrick's Workshop. That's his YouTube channel, because there will be some awesomeness there. I don't know when, but there's going to be some major awesomeness there. Major. Like mind-blowing, major, awesome stuff. Tracy, what URL do you want me to publish in the chat for you? You said Facebook. Do you want your Facebook personal profile? Do you want your give me some guidance there. Soon. Oh, Patrick says soon. Yay. Just subbed. All right, Mike. Well, now I started to do this and see how I'm kind of doubling back on myself as if it was a real neon sign. And you know how neon signs work. Like, you can take like a black piece of tape and just tape that out. And then this will kind of go over here. This isn't anything really elaborate here, folks. I thought I was going to spend the whole evening unwinding a very strange and long line like I was doing in the beginning, until my friend Jim figured it all out for me. Instead of Jim Bashir's, we can call him Jimapedia, because he's like Wikipedia. At least he is to me. And what I'll do, Mike, is once I get this rendered, I can scale this up or down. Mama Bear She Shed on Facebook. You got it. Let me go do that now. Let me take this commercial break here. Mama Bear She Shed. Where are you at? Why am I not finding this? Is it linked here? Bummer. I don't know if I can find this Facebook. Send me a direct message here on Facebook. Yeah, drop the link here if you don't mind. Cool. All right. Thank you for bearing with me, folks. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. And I imagine, Mike, that these letters can be as small as it is to like comfortably like wind and pinch something like that. If I have that wrong, let me know. And I'll try and illustrate up here in the top half of the screen. Mama bear, she shed. Yeah, that's what I tried. Did I not spell it? M-O. Mama bears, she shed. We couldn't find anything for Mama bear's she shed. Maybe it's kind of new. Did that work? I'm on tech support. Yes, it did work, Jim, and I'm thrilled. I'm doing a little happy dance, at least in my mind. Yes, that absolutely worked. And this is going to make this exercise much, much better. Yeah, awesome with the exclamation mark. Yes, that really is awesome. As a matter of fact, that's so awesome. I'm gonna put you on the super chat list. There you go. That was super chat list worthy. When you stump the instructor, you get promoted up there. MAMA. Oh. There we go. I got you now. Boy, that was weird. Sometimes you think and you type differently. There you go. Link in the description for Mama Bear's She Shed. And I was, when you're hosting and typing and talking, yeah, it can get a little crazy. Thank you, Tracy. I do appreciate everything you do. And you're an awesome artist as well. I love that. Artistic people for the win. Tracing. There we go. I couldn't find how to share it. That's fine. I got you. I found it and you're in there. Okay, so now if I highlight this and go document info and then use this drop down and go to objects, 83.02. And we said it's how much? Now this is 5. So 1 meter is 39.37. And you have 5. Okay, so let's times that by 5. 39.37 times 5. 196. That's the max we can go. 196.85. That's 5 meters. Is that JP Woodwork? Hi, JP. Welcome. I'm doing something really different here on the show. So now the question is, how big can we make this? Now, I was thinking it would be cool to have it like 10 inches by 10 inches. Well, let's go 12 inches by 12 inches. So if it was that big, now let's see how long this is all unraveled. See how I'm doing that? So if I were to unravel all of this, how long would it be? Window, document info, and yeah, I'm still on objects. 162.75. How about that, Mike? 162.75. So if this is roughly 12 inches wide, you would have enough rope. Whoa, JP Woodwork just dropped me $2. Thank you, JP. You know what happens. People drop me a super chat. They get their channel dumped into the chat. And most importantly, up here in the little text, we will put your name on the super chat list. And then when I hit the return key, we bump off the Patreon supporters. So watch as I return. We're gonna lose one. Boom. Now there's only 3 Patreon supporters showing. That's the way we do it here on Awesome Wood Things. Yep, if you want to bump off Harnhill Media or Osprey Mama, a couple more super chats, that'll do it. No, thank you. Thank you, JP. I appreciate all of your support. You're an amazing dude. Yeah, sorry, Javi. That's okay. Javi's up here. I put him up here. He gave me a late super chat last week, and I realized I did not put him in my list, so I made a boo-boo. So don't worry, JP. He's up there on the yeah, poor Laffy. Yeah. There's nothing poor about Mike Laffy. He's a great dude. It must be so fun to be Mike Laffy. He just seems like such an awesome dude. All right. Back to Illustrator here. Oh my. Everybody ready for the All Things YouTube show? Oh, this is like a new thing I did. Before you jump off, in the info card, which I guess is over here, since I'm all flipped and reversed, I put the link to the next show in the little info card on this stream, and I think you can see it on the public stream. I think you can. Is it here? It's not here. There's no info card. Aww. Do you see one? Maybe I have to play it. Oh, that wasn't working for me. Anyway. Chip Builds is here. Hi, Chip Builds. It's Ashley. Welcome. Let me get back to Illustrator. Doing a million things here. Kind of all over the place. Jim Bashir saved the day. Taught me a shortcut. The instructor became the student. How often does that happen? Not very often. Okay, so I guess what you need now, Mike, is that would work, 12 inches by 12 inches. What I think I'll do is I will scale my logo up the same amount. There we go. Did you see that? If you blinked, you missed it. See, I had already transformed this larger. That percentage scale was still in memory. So when I went to hit this with the enlarge with the scale, what's that called? Scale tool. it kept that in memory. So when I scaled the line art, it was 195.818. And then when I went to do another scale, it went up the same amount. So I will send this to you, and I'll send you this as well, so you can kind of follow where I double backed on myself. But I guess the point is, how long did I say this was? 162. Okay. So the way this is now, 196.85 minus 162.57. You will have 34, a little more than 34 inches of extra room, extra rope. So if you kind of loop back differently, it won't matter. And then you will be able to tell, for example, Mike, that this distance here is 2.1 inches. So, and then this letter is 4.2 inches. So, I mean, that's the important thing when you go to put this rope down, is to know what you can trace over top of. Yes. All right. So what's everybody up to in the chat room? Thin board, drills lots of holes, paint it black. Save the line so I can see where to drill. Yep. I will. I'll pass all that on to you. Should be a fun project. I would hope it's stiff enough that, it doesn't kind of, like, you position it like this and then bloop. You'll have to figure out some way to kind of pin them to the backer board. I think everyone knows what we're doing. We're visualizing a way to take luminescent rope and make it into like a faux neon sign. They must do something similar. Well, I know they have a neon sign. Doesn't it have like a little metal pin that kind of comes up and holds the glass? I think they kind of hold the glass up off of the backer somehow. You can glue it, etc. Okay. But I'm just thinking, like, wouldn't you have to like loop back on itself? Like some things would be like you'd have to come back behind itself, and so it might be a couple layers deep. That is what hot glue is for. Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, isn't hot glue amazing? It has so many uses. I don't know where the mute button is on my new OBS setup. I have so much to learn. Get that real thin LED rope like Steve used in his Maker's Rock album art. Yeah. A whole day of running around today. I am bushed, says Jim Dockrell. You can go behind the board. Okay. Yeah. Cool. I think you're off to a pretty good start there, Mike. I'm glad I could help kind of get the dimensions going correctly for you. I have never used so much until I made the lamp. Yes. Al from Odessa Woodworking and Maker Shop, he made a glowing lamp. Well, a lamp. Obviously, the light bulb glows, but then he's got a glowing base. And it was Star Trek themed. So awesome. I have my insignia here hanging on my lamp as a decoration. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, okay. Did you get my email? You can show the pictures I attached. Oh, well, I don't think I did. Let me call that up. I know I'm not sharing the email right now. Just give me 1 second. Gmail. You're at Verizon.net, right? I don't think I did get your email. If it's IE supposed to vid at Verizon.net, sent it to .mac, it doesn't matter, it'll come in. Let me do it this way. Are those pictures family friendly? Oh, here we go. I got it. Ah. Okay. So this is what we're dealing with here. This is the material that's going to be used to create the sign. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I think the trick would be to make sure things are nice and straight, to really use that hot glue to your advantage. You can layer on that hot glue. It will not hurt the stuff. At least it shouldn't. Yeah. Cool. This stuff is cool. 5 meters sky blue, 3 meters dark blue. Cool. Below, not glued or fastened. Okay. Yeah, you even mentioned that there. Oh, Odessa Woodworking says he likes it. Yeah, I think it's cool. It's a different take on things. And who doesn't like glowing stuff? That's not fastened at all. Yep, got it, Mike. I got you. I got you, brother. Literally and figuratively. Mike is one of 2 brothers that I have. I'm three boys in the family. All right, we'll stop showing that. Where are we at here? Cool. People at Chernobyl could take it or leave it, glowing stuff. Believe me. Well, Fukushima is the more accurate one. You seen what's happening with Fukushima? Oh my God, man, that's some harsh stuff, man. Let me tell you, it's still very, very bad. Is pretty much the whole Pacific Ocean is now radioactive. And the air too, it's like over in the States now. Did you know the United States, get this, they had Geiger counters all over the government Geiger counters just in stations. And all the data was publicly available. Like you could go to the web, go to a location, and you could see what the Geiger counter reading. And, it was like 30 and 15 and 20. That's well within. That's just like from the sun. Now, the data is no longer available. Why'd they turn it off? What happened in 2011? Oh, yeah. The Fukushima nuclear power plant fell into the ocean. Anyway, they are probably selling tours. Oh, Odessa's given some tips. Use some wooden made clips. The glue is translucent. It actually does shine the light too. Oh, that's right. Yeah, because hot glue is not opaque. Yeah, but Chernobyl guys did it themselves. Do you see they put a big dome over Chernobyl? Like they're like encasing it in. And then that foot underneath Chernobyl, like the basement, like the lowest level underneath the reactor, there's this, they call it the elephant foot. There's this metal sludge. It's like the size of a cauldron. And it's so radioactive. Like within 8 seconds of exposure, you would die. Like that's how radioactive it is. And they had a photo of a guy in full gear right next to it. No one knows what happened to him. Like even in the gear, like still, like within the gear, like you would be dead within 30 minutes. Like that's how radioactive that is under Chernobyl. And one of the specs is you have to have cement. That so if it doesn't go through the cement, at least they hope. Putting a nuclear power plant in a tsunami zone isn't doing it yourself. Yeah. You could make that point, Jim. Yeah. Anyway, and my home is right by 3 Mile Island. When that thing went, I was evacuated. I know all about nuclear power plants, and here we thought 3 Mile Island was the worst disaster that would ever happen. No, Chernobyl trumped that, and now Fukushima. It's crazy. Crazy. I think you're giving your backup generations an ocean view was pretty stupid. Yeah. I was looking at Geiger counters on Amazon. They're like $300. It'd be interesting to have one and just go outside and turn it on. See if it's over on the East Coast. It's Javi here. Oh, Javi did show up. Hi, Javi. I didn't see you come in. I did a project. Popped in early for the other show. Cool. Well, what I want to know, and I was talking about it earlier, I was able to put an info card when I set up this Learn Adobe Now show, but I couldn't see the info card on the live page. Can you see if there's an info card on this video? And if it's there, because that would be cool if I would know it's there. Oh crap, what did I do? Sorry, I'm moving stuff around here in OBS, and I know not what I'm doing. Okay, make a small monitor. Uh-oh. This is the thing. Stuff is very touchy. Is this up all the way? Yeah, I think so. All right, let's come over here. Flip around. And let's see here. We'll go. Oh no, I don't want to leave that. Bummer. Live now. Sorry, folks. I'm trying to get the URL for the next show. I know I have it here. I have a bookmark. Hold on. All right. We are getting there. There it is. All right, so in 12 minutes, oh, dear Lord. In 12 minutes, this show is going to end. And then, there we go. And then All Things YouTube is going to fire up. That's the All Things YouTube link in the chat room. right. Jim, I can't thank you enough for that tip. I mean, that saved me about a half hour. And I don't know about you, but I don't get a half hour of savings very often. Okay, Jim's leaving for dinner. Bye, Jim. All right, we're going to wrap this up here. Remember that when this show is over, these videos become unlisted on my channel. You can always go to Patreon, patreon.com/awesomewiththings. Be a $1 or more patron, and you'll have access to this back catalog of Learn Adobe Now. When we roll into all things YouTube, you can go over to Patreon. You do not need to be a Patreon supporter to get links to all of the unlisted recordings of those shows. That's just kind of how I do it. That keeps the woodworking separate. All right. Well, let's leave it here. Thank you, line art people. I'm going to turn off this stream, and then I will see you back here for all things YouTube. And I think I even lost my... Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm going to hit the stop streaming button. I guess that's how you do it. All right. Thanks, everyone. Stay here. Oh, Portal Woodworks just dropped $2 for something awesome. Thank you. Thank you, David. David Jones, Portal Woodworks. I'll put you on the list, and you are going to persist on this list for the next show as well. Thank you, sir. And it's for funsies. We'll put you in here. And since you came in late, I'll put your channel link on the other show as well. All right. Thanks, everyone. We will leave it here for now. See you over on All Things YouTube in 8 minutes.